When it comes to shoes, like bag and shoes, are something that a lot, if not almost all women love. So but you still want to be very careful the kind of shoe that you purchase, especially when you have big feet. Make sure to watch it to the end and share to your friends, and yeah, maybe you might help someone. So hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing very well and staying amazing. So guys, today's video I want to talk about myself. Yes, I want to talk about big feet. If you have big feet, we love shoes. When it comes to shoes and bag, women, that is, we always go crazy. So but if you have the right outfit on and your shoe is not, working out with your outfit, trust me, it may still ruin your outfit, because it's not all about what you have on. It's what you have on from your head to your toe that creates your outfit, that still make you stand out. If you have big feet, so I just want you to watch this video to the end, and then yeah, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not, and activate your bell so you don't get to miss any of my video. And if you have already, thank you so much for always coming around. So I really appreciate you guys. So guys, before we dive into this video, I'm going to stand up and show you guys my feet first before we continue. So let me just like stand up and for you guys. So guys, that is my feet. That is for my size and for my height. My feet is very kind of big because I am 166 and I am 55 kg, so it's kind of big for my height and for my size. So if you are big in size or you are very tall, so I don't think it will be much of a problem. But for me, like a short girl, I think it's kind of very much. So in the past, I just buy any kind of shoe that I love. As long as I love it, that is what matters. I don't even know if my feet is big or if my feet is okay for all kind of shoes that I love. So I just like see them, love them, and I'll just buy them. So what happened years back, it was my husband that actually drew my attention to when it comes to shoes buying, because then we always like shop together. So he was like, you have big feet, so you don't have to be buying or wearing some certain kind of shoes. Okay, let me just like observe it myself, get some kind of shoes, the ones that he said is not okay for me and the ones that he said is okay. I was like comparing both of them to see how they would look on my feet, and then I get to see that he was very right. So guys, I'm going to be putting pictures up there for you guys to see the kind of shoes that if you are a slim or a small girl with big feet just like me, trust me, this kind of shoe will definitely ruin your outfit, and it will make your legs become much more bigger. You're like me, you're like petite and you're slim, trust me, this video is for you. So I'm just going to be putting a picture up there of the kind of shoes that if you are like me, do not purchase. Except maybe you're the type that I don't care, I love it, I'll rock it, it's still very okay. These are just my opinion and these are what I thought worked for me, so I just want to share it with you guys. So yeah, that is just the whole point. These shoes that I will be putting up there, I have a lot of this kind of shoes. I mean a lot of them, I have them. So in the past, like I said before, I just buy and I don't even care whether, I don't even know if my feet is bigger than my body, I just purchase and I just leave. So yeah, I have a lot of these shoes, yeah, somewhere in my house, while some I'm just like give them out to friends and a family. So that's just it. So guys, the very first shoes that you should not purchase or you should like observe is looking at my phone, because I have the pictures here in case you see me looking down. So that's just it. So the very first shoes that if you have big legs, small body, trust me, these shoes are not for you. So it's more of like sandals or wedges, I don't know, but these blue heels, trust me, it's not in fashion. Apart from it's not even in fashion anymore, nobody even use, some people still do use these kind of shoes. But if you have big legs, because the platform of the shoes is kind of already high, which is big, and the heels is kind of very like chunky and very high, it just make your legs look much more bigger. It just like exaggerates the shape of your feet more, which means you don't want to put on an outfit that you look very nice. At the end of the day, all attention is just like going to your feet, because your feet is kind of too obvious. These shoes make your feet look very big. It just exaggerates your feet, because you already have big feet and you don't want to put anything on that to make your feet much more bigger. When someone will just maybe like see you, they would think maybe you are using maybe size 42 or 43 and it's just like maybe size 40. That is just because of the kind of shoes that you put on your feet. That is just like over exaggerating your feet, make it look very, very obvious, kind of very, very big. So the next kind of shoe that if you have big feet, you should not wear this kind of over high wooden platform shoes, which is the black one. Trust me, if you are a short girl, obviously some short girls, they also have small legs, but trust me, if you are a short girl with small legs, like very, very small legs. I have a friend that she's kind of a little bit like petite girl, and I think she should be to size 26. So even at that, when she put on shoes like this kind of black and kind of very high platform, wooden platform, it just, all the attention just go to her legs, because it just like exaggerates. Her shape is kind of small, she's kind of very smallish, but her feet is kind of very big because of the kind of shoes that she's putting on sandals. It just over exaggerates. As little leg become very kind of massive, and it doesn't really look nice. If you want to look good on your outfit, trust me, your pair of sandals or shoes still has a role to play in your outfit, because it's just something from your head to your toe. Shoes that I'll talk about is the kind of ankle boots. Yes, because sometimes we don't use ankle boots like summer, spring, no, not, yeah, depends on the kind of style. There are some kind of boots that you can still use in summer, but trust me, we use certain kind of boots almost all year round. Yeah, so you don't want to really, so this kind of boot with a round shape at the front, it makes your leg much more like big and very fat. See the picture up there for you guys to see what I'm talking about. Already very chunky at the front, it's kind of round and kind of chunky, so it just like make your feet look shorter and fatter. Yeah, that is what this kind of shoe give you. It just make your feet look very short and kind of very, very, like I would say very wide, very kind of big. So these are something that can really ruin your outfit, because it's all about from your shoes to your how you look, your bag. It may be anything that you have on, but trust me, your shoe has, because trust me, your shoe has a lot to play on your outfit. Boots with chunky heels, like it's all about when the heels are kind of very chunky, it just make your leg look very big. It just like give you that kind of big foot, and you already have big foot with chunky heels. It may be boots, it may be heels, it may be espadrilles, it may be anything, but if it has too much platform, it makes your feet look huge. In the past, if there is something that I would love to change in my body, if you ask me, I will tell you my feet, because I never, not that I didn't love my feet, but I was kind of very ashamed of my feet, because yeah, I was very slim. In fact, now I'm kind of okay, because then I was just like 50 kilo, but I was like kind of 48, because I was kind of very, very skinny. With that kind of fit, it was so obvious and kind of, in fact, did you see my leg or they see my face? Stuff like that. It was kind of too much, and so with time, I really, really make a lot of improvements, and trust me, I'm happy with my feet, because it is my feet, I cannot remove from it, so I don't want to add to it, because I don't want any kind of shoe to make it look more bigger, so I cannot cut away. Another thing, when it comes to sandals as well, I got one sandals from Zara. Let me show you. I'm coming, let me show you guys. So I got these sandals from Zara. As you can see, this is a very, very, you can see this platform is extremely very, very big. Like I said before, if you are the type that you don't care, you can, yeah, if it's not a problem for you, you can just like wear and go. But yeah, but trust me, these are things that you should consider that will really, really like change your outfit and make you look kind of very, very okay. And yeah, see the platform is kind of very, very big. It is size 41, but if I had known, I would have sized down. I think it's the shoe size very big, so I got it in size 41, and it's already sold out, so I decided to keep it. Something like this, I can never wear these sandals with shorts or skirts or maybe a dress. Absolutely no, because you can see it is kind of very, very wide. That is, the platform is very big, very wide, and kind of, I think it should be 3 or 4 inches, and it's high. So if I have to put these sandals on my feet and put it on something that's just like showing my feet, all of my feet, this would not be nice on me at all, because my feet is already big. Putting this one on it again would just like make it So if I have to wear a sandals like this and I'm putting on something that is showing all my feet, maybe like a short dress or skirt, stuff like that, my feet is going to look very, very ugly. That is extremely very, very big showing. So that is one thing about big feet. There is this brand kind of very huge platform, and the heel is kind of very, very like high, very like high and very chunky. It is a very beautiful shoe, but trust me, this is something that will make my leg look very big because I'm small in size. If you want to rock something like this and you're like me, you just need something that is long, like a trouser that is kind of, maybe it will not cover everything, but a trouser that will like cover at least half of it, that will not just reveal the whole, you know, everything that is going on your feet. That is also another way to put on a shoe or sandals or heels, but you have to like use something that is a little bit longer. It is a skirt or a dress or a trouser that will like cover a little bit or maybe everything. So I'm going to do a video of how to like dress and make your feet look small, even if you have big feet, how to like, you know, make it not too obvious. So I'm going to do a video about that as well. And part 2 of this video will be coming up, so if you've not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. The kind of shoe that make your big legs look smaller. Yeah, I'm going to come up with this video because these are something that I have worked on all for some years. So I think, yeah, I still have like kind of little tips to make, yeah, to share with you guys, little tricks and tips that has helped me all these years and elevate my look and make me feel very, very comfortable, because I was never comfortable with my feet for a very long time. So yeah, thanks to my husband that was like, you know, this is what it should be like, just like, you know, study it, and I saw that he was right and I was okay. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Do not forget to subscribe, and see you all in my next video. Thank you. Bye.